We started this project in Oregon and had to come all the way to Texas to finish it. Help support the companies that support our community. Mike McCohen from Canada gave me this beautiful piece of maple burl when we were at SWAT, and I thought it would be great for this project. So we've been planning this trip for quite a while, and we knew we were going to be stopping and seeing Jake in Amarillo, and that's where the Cadillac Ranch is. So why not a gear shift, right? So I ordered this emblem off of eBay, and it's an old Cadillac emblem, and I thought it would inlay it in this piece of maple burl and make it gear shift. So I'm just using the skew to true it up, and then I'll make a small tenon on it to grab it in the jaws. I used a Forstner bit to create a little recess and then used the rougher to clean it up and open it up just a little bit so it fits in there perfect. So on this one with the epoxy, I used the Stone Coat Supercast, and you mix that 2-to-1. So I didn't have a small cup, so I just went ahead and mixed it in these 3. If you have a regular mixing cup, that would have been better, but this worked out good. I just filled up about 1/4 inch at a time, hit it with a torch until I got it all the way to the top. And you'll notice a little later in the video, there's some blue tape on it. Well, there were some voids in the maple burl and it started leaking out the side of it. So I put some painter's tape around it to seal that up. So we loaded this thing in the camper and headed east. We got into Texas. We got to see Jake for just one evening on our way through, and then we had planned on stopping on our way back after we picked up Jamie and Vicky. It was freezing cold there, colder than Oregon. But it was so cold, the next day it cleared up and we got to go out to the Cadillac Ranch and see it. The paint on those things is so thick, it's amazing. So I put this thing back on the lathe. I used the negative rate cutter for the resin part of it on the end, and then the regular cutter. And I used the #1 hollower for both those. I just switched tips on that for when I was turning the wood and the resin. So if you want to do a gear shift, there's a place, it's called sizemygearshift.com. I'll put a link down below in the description. But they're not all the same, so I was just making this one for more display, and I gave it to Jake. He's just putting it on the wall, but you can go there and get inserts to fit the right size if you want to actually make one and put it on your car. But it was a fun project. It was so cool to go see the Cadillac Ranch, and we pulled up right alongside the road there. There's some parking. We opened up the trailer, fired up the generator, and turned this thing right there. It was really cool to just be able to do it right there. And Jamie and Jake were messing with me the whole time. But we had a blast, and just a big thank you to Jake again for letting us hang out at his place. Thank you to Jake's mom for hosting us for Thanksgiving too, because we were on the road. So thank you very much, we appreciate it. And then we had, just before we got to Jake's, we picked up Vicky and Jamie and brought them all the way back to Oregon. And I'll do another video on that, on our whole trip and everything, because we had a great time. We went to the Woodcraft, and then we went down to the Dallas area Woodturners, had a blast there. So, but I'll do a full video on that. But this was just a fun project, and we really enjoyed it. Well, we made it here safe and sound. We had a fantastic trip. We went to Oklahoma City first and then dropped down into Dallas, and now we're in Amarillo, Texas. We went out and filmed this at the Cadillac Ranch. It was so much fun. The wood is maple burl, and the little emblem I got off of eBay. Super cool.
Good job, Carl.
Thank you. And I want to thank Jake from Northside Custom Crafts for his hospitality. I will show some footage here. We actually drove the mobile shop into his shop, and we still have plenty of room in here.
A little bit of room.
Little bit of room. It was so cool. We had a great time, and it was really cool to go out and finish this project at the Cadillac Ranch. And that's yours.
Thanks, brother. Y'all come back anytime.
All right, thank you. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.
Y'all be good.